Why did they leave? Answer: because it was profitable for the capitalists who own and operate these businesses to move them. The jet engine, which came into its own in the 1970s, made it possible to move around the globe in a matter of hours. And that made production outside the United States much more easy to organize, to supervise, to keep track of. Likewise, the internet becomes part of our lives in the 70s and into the 80s, which means that the communication, minute by minute, with a factory in China or India or Brazil is almost equally easy to keeping an eye on it if it's across the street in New Jersey or Illinois or St. Louis, Missouri. Given the jet engine, given the internet, American employers said the following to themselves, and sometimes out loud, so economists like me could see what they were thinking. They said, "We have been fighting with the American working class for a century. The American working class has put up quite a struggle, lots of strikes, lots of unions. Our factories are the most unionized part of the American economy. And those workers have won wages that are the envy of the rest of the world." All of that was true. Imagine the profits we could make, these capitalists said to themselves, if we could move production out of the United States to places where the wages are much, much lower. Wow, we could shut down the factory in Cincinnati or Pittsburgh or Detroit or Chicago or Gary, Indiana, and move it to China. Yes, that's expensive. But if we can pay 10 cents on the dollar, 10% of the wages, that's what it was in China back then, relative to the United States, the amount of profit, we can rebuild the factory, build the factory better, automate it a bit further, latest machines, and dirt cheap workers. And the Chinese are saying, come, we'll let you set up here. We'll give you a break on your taxes a little bit. We'll encourage you. Wow. Now it's an offer you can't refuse.